Good morning, year fours and fives. Here's your lesson for this morning. We're learning all about angles. Now, your learning objective is going to be to know what an angle is. We're not going to look at calculating missing angles for today, but we are going to try and measure some angles. What's an angle? Well, it's a measurement of the amount of turn between two lines, the space between two lines that intersect, that touch each other, is called the angle, and it's the amount of turn that space makes. So, what unit of measurement do we use to measure angles? Let's draw a couple of angles. There's an angle, and the size of that angle is measured in degrees. Measured in degrees. Just like that. And we can write the word degrees, but we can also use just a little looks like a zero next to a number to show that it's in degrees. Now let's say this is an angle of maybe 40 degrees. Then we would perhaps write it like this. We could put our 40 degrees like that, or we could put the 40 with a little symbol like a zero, a tiny one, above it next to the end of the measurement. Okay. So we can give our angles some names. And we're going to have a look at a website now which talks about the names of the different angles. And lots of you will know these already. I've put the link to this website so you can have a look at it yourselves. Let's look at this. Angles. An angle measures the amount of turn, which I've already talked about. As the angle increases, the name changes. So for our little bitty angles, we call them acute angles. And these are angles that measure less than 90 degrees. Because the amount of turn in a right angle is 90 degrees. And anything less than 90 degrees is an acute angle. Anything more than 90 degrees, we call an obtuse angle. My voice is getting a bit deeper because I don't know. It just sounds like it should do for an obtuse angle. So an obtuse angle, look, is greater than 90 degrees, but less than 180 degrees. A straight line is exactly 180 degrees all the way around. In what type of shape is that? In a semicircle is 180 degrees. And a reflex angle is more than 180 degrees. More than 180 degrees we call a reflex angle. And if we go a full 360, it's a full rotation. 360 degrees is a full rotation. There you go. There's some of the definitions there. If you're on this website and you want to click on each of them, they will give you a bit more information about each type of angle. It's a really good website. So here we go. We can use this fab little tool to show the angles going up and down. I really like this. So tiny angle goes all the way down to 1 degrees. All the way around. These are all still acute angles, aren't they? All the way around to 90. And it stops at a right angle. And as soon as I go past 90, look, it makes it an obtuse angle. What's going to happen when I get to 180? It's going to be a straight line. What have we got after a straight line? Yeah, reflex angle. Look, I can go a bit crazy with my reflex angle all the way around to a full rotation at 360 degrees. You can have a play with this if you click on the link. Fab. So look, in one diagram here, we've got an acute angle, we've got a right angle, we go all the way around for an obtuse angle, And we've got a reflex angle that goes all the way from 0 degrees round to there. A way to remember acute, the letter A has an acute angle in it. Look, the pointy bit in the A has an acute angle in it, doesn't it? And you must be careful what you measure. If someone asks you to measure this angle here on the left, make sure you measure the obtuse angle. Measuring reflex angles is actually quite tricky. Right, that's as much as we're going to talk about when it comes to classifying our angles. But look, we're going to have a little go at measuring some angles now. I've just flicked over to a smartboard presentation, and we're going to have a play with this thing. It's called a protractor, and you are all given one in your packs. You've all got a protractor in your packs, so you need to dig out your protractors. Shall I let you go away and do that? Put yourselves on pause for a second and go and find your protractors. Right, I'm assuming you've been and got them. Here's mine, it's an on-screen one. And look, I want to measure this angle, and quite often, the work I've set you, there's a little curved line. It's not a very well-drawn curved line, but that shows you the angle that I want to measure. And we can take our protractor, whoops, and we can pop it on the line we're going to measure from. And if we're measuring our angle from the right on this protractor, look, the 0 is on the inside of the scale. The inside of the scale. If we're measuring it from the other side, the 0 is on the outside of the scale. You must be really careful, otherwise, if you measure it incorrectly, you'll end up with the wrong type of angle. Now look, I can move my slider around to put it bang on the line that I want, and I can pretty much read that there. Look, the inside scale says 10, 20, 30, 40. It's less than 50 degrees. And if I just press that button there, it'll create the angle for me. That was a 47 degree angle. A 47 degree angle. Okay, so let's just say, whoops, crazy protractor, that I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to measure an angle from the other side. Now, this angle here, I'll draw a line. Oops, didn't let me draw. So I'm just going to draw my curved line to show that I'm going to measure this angle. And look, when I measure this angle and put the protractor back on, but because I'm measuring from the left-hand side, I count from the outside scale. So here's my 0 on the outside, 10, 20, 30, 42 degrees. So that angle measures 42 degrees. Now, if I wanted to get rid of that, let's get rid of that, and measure the obtuse angle, again, I could draw my little curvy line. Let's get a pen back. And get my grabber. Put the protractor back on here. And remember, this time I'm measuring from the inside scale, 10, 20, all the way up to 90, a right angle. And the obtuse angle is just here. What does it spit out at? The obtuse angle is 138 degrees. So you must remember what side of the protractor to use to measure the correct angle. Otherwise, you might get the incorrect answer. I wanted the obtuse angle there, and an obtuse angle is always more than 90 degrees. Okay, so it's over to you now. On the sheet I've created for you, you've got a learning objective. I can classify and measure angles. You've got 2 tasks I want you to do on Mathletics. So off you pop to Mathletics and do the 2 Mathletics exercises. Once you've done that, I want you to write down what you scored in your 2 exercises. Once you've done that, can you write some definitions for these different types of angles? So I'll talk to you about an acute angle. What is an acute angle? Well, it's an angle that is less than 90 degrees. So you could type that up. Acute, less than 90 degrees. Your job is to go and research. You can use the website I've given you, what a right angle is, what an obtuse angle is, what a reflex angle is, and what a straight line is. Once you've done that, I want you to go at classifying and measuring the angles on the image I've pasted below. And you can use that superscript skill that we've used for the degrees symbol. Tell me what the type of angle is, and if you can print it out, that's great, but I don't mind you using your protractor on the screen to measure the angles. Here's the sheet. Number 1, that's an obvious one. Don't even really need to measure number 1. Number 2, what type of angle? Now, look, there's the curvy line. Is it more than 90 degrees or less than 90 degrees? Decide what type of angle it is first. And then once you've decided that, you can type in what type of angle up here. And then you can measure it either on the screen or print it out. Have a go at measuring it. Line your protractor up with the horizontal line and measure from the right up for the amount of turn. Okay, over to you. Give all that a go. Once you've filled in your sheet, you can turn it in. And I'll allow you a little bit of leeway on measuring these angles because it's going to be tricky to measure them exactly, but I'll know if you've got them just about right or not. Have fun!